August 1969. The disaffected Catholic population of the Bogside took to the streets to confront the Royal Ulster Constabulary in the wake of a Protestant apprentice boys' parade in the city. The violence, which was a manifestation of long-standing political grievances, was so extreme that in an unprecedented step, British troops were deployed into Derry. This decision by the British government under Prime Minister Harold Wilson was to shape the future of Northern Ireland for over 30 years.
They moved straight into one of the worst-hit streets on the edge of the Bogside, carrying with them their ready-made barbed wire barricades and lining up in battle formation across the street where the air was foul with smoke and tear gas. The stones and petrol bombs ceased, and slowly the Bogside fighters approached the newly installed barbed wire barricades.
Using previously unseen archive footage, we reveal the inside story of what became known as the Battle of the Bogside.
This was the scene in Derry today as a new batch of British troops arrived to take over security duties at Bogside and other strategic points in the city. 300 members of the 1st Battalion, the Queen's Regiment, from Linkfield, Surrey, came ashore from the troop landing ship Sir Tristram at the Royal Naval Maintenance Base. They brought all their own equipment, jeeps, lorries and even their own bus. An advance party under Lieutenant Colonel Charles Millman had arrived earlier in the city. Another 125 troops are due in Belfast tomorrow aboard the normal sea ferry. This will bring the number of troops in the city of the 1st Battalion, the Queen's Regiment, to 500.
Left wheel by the left, quick back, left, right, 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 left.
Private Lee Reeves was 25 when he was killed in an accident in Kabul in Afghanistan 4 years ago. The oldest in his regiment, he was the eldest of 3 sons.
It was on my 50th birthday, and when I seen the car pull up and I knew the gentleman was coming out, and I knew he'd come to tell me something like that, but you don't believe it's going to happen to you.
But tragically for the Reeves family from Thurmby in Leicestershire, it did.
On 9th of August, Lee volunteered to help direct some vehicles into position when he was tragically involved in an accident, which resulted in his untimely death.
And today, in national recognition of their loss and sacrifice, they received the Elizabeth Cross, a memorial scroll, alongside 3 other families. The Elizabeth Cross is a relatively new medal given to the families of those who have died whilst on duty. This is the first time any family in Leicestershire has received it. For them, today brings a mixture of pride and sadness.
It just means a lot to us. We feel so proud today. Over the years it's been hard, but as a family we are very proud today. It is a very proud feeling.
It's just something that we'll be able to keep, and it's just a recognition of his life. It's just another part of his life that will give us good memories.
Yes, it is.
We're just very proud of him. I wish he was still here still, but we're never going to be able to bring him back. But yeah, I probably won't like all this fuss anyway.
The families of Private Robert Benner, killed by the IRA in 1971, Bombardier Paul Challoner, who died in Northern Ireland in 1970, and Private Arthur Davey, killed in Egypt in 1952, were also honoured today.
as we that left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
If I should die, think only this of me, that there's some corner of a foreign field that is forever England. There shall be, in that rich earth, a richer dust concealed, dust whom England bore, shaped, and made aware, gave once her flowers to love, her ways to roam, a body of England's, breathing English air, washed by the rivers, blessed by the sons of home. And think this heart, all evil shed away, a pulsing eternal mind no less, gives somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sight and sounds, dreams happy as a day, and laughter learnt of friends and gentleness, in hearts at peace, under an English heaven.